Flesh and Blood is a great card game for collectors, with all the different variations from rainbow foil to cold foil, gold foil to marvels to extended arts. There are a lot of great options and fun things to collect, but all these things make it a little bit difficult for figuring out how to put it in a binder. That's what we're talking about today. We've done a lot of conversations about collecting cards and getting them, as you've seen from Master Set Madness, but today we got to figure out how we actually put these together. We finally are going to look at a binder. We've been cracking a lot of packs on this channel. I am sorry though, this is not an Uprising binder. I'm saving that. We are 6 cards away from finishing that set. I really want to finish it before I show you that binder. So instead today, as you may have already noticed, we're going to look back at Tales of Aria because it's a gorgeous set. It's a beautiful set. Probably my favorite set so far. Uprising looks really cool too, but Tales of Aria has just got gorgeous, gorgeous art. Anyway, so we're going to take a look through this. I'm going to share some of my thoughts and the challenges, interesting conversations of how you display a set in a binder. And yeah, we'll just take a look. So first thing off the bat, I'll let you know this is a foil set. And as a foil set, that brings us to the very first and the main challenge in difficulty with deciding how you put these sets together. And that is the fact that not every card has a foil and a non-foil version in it, right? So again, like I said, this is a foil set. First 2 cards you see in it are not foil. So the first thing you have to decide before you get started, because you're going to get into a mess if you don't choose this beforehand, is what am I going to do about that fact? That not every card from a pack you open has the opportunity to be both foil and non-foil, right? Historically, a lot of the older games, card games, they would have the situation where either every card in the set has a regular version and then a parallel foil version, or they would have, you know, and this is generally speaking, but they would have some cards be available to be foil, but not everything, right? Not the case here. Here you've got, again, sorry, we'll go back a page, but you got cards like heroes and tokens and different things where there's no foil version that you can open in the packs from a lot of the sets like this one. You can get them as promos and you can include them like that, but then they're not really from the set, right? They're a promo. So it's a little bit of a different, you got to choose what you want to do with that. It's not clear, cut, and dry. Then of course there are other cards that don't have non-foil versions. So legendaries, fables, different things like that. So either way, you kind of decide, how do I do this? It's not as clean as put the non-foil in the front, put the foil in the back. Looks really great. You can do that, but you're going to have some cards where you're just going to have empty spaces, or you got to fill it with promos, different things, you know, like that. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just something that's different than some other sets. And gosh, these cards, I need to get you a little bit closer to look at this. Light it up. Come on, Lexi players. This is just beautiful. And oh, so sad. I want to see a foil version there. Come on. But man, this is why people collect this game, because these are gorgeous. Like even the little rares and commons, they're good looking cards in here. So for this version, at least what I've done so far is I didn't put the promo ones in. Just got the foils. I thought, you know, this is one of the first sets I put in. I thought I really want to see all the foils next together. Another option, which you might see too sometimes, is you could just put everything here. And what I mean by that is you put the foil, then you put the non-foil. Foil, non-foil, foil, non-foil. And it's different. It's a different aesthetic, and sometimes you're going to see, well, you can see 6 buzz bolts or different things, which may or may not be nice for you. But what that allows you to do is you don't have to skip anything. You don't have to leave any blank spaces. You don't have to add promos into the set to fill things in. And because it gets a little wonky with, again, with cards that have foil versions and some that don't have foil versions, it does help you, if you're paying attention to the Collector Center, make sure that you get every card in the books, because between the extended arts and different things, I mean, you can trust me, I've had a few mistakes, but it's not that hard to kind of mess up and forget to leave an empty space for that extended art you missed. they don't quite have yet, and then everything's off in the book, and then you got a whole, different mess with that. Like I said, not everything here, missing a crown of seeds. I gotta just get that. A couple other cards to finish this set. But isn't this gorgeous? Isn't Tales of Aria just, wow, they really did it. We need that Shadow Lake Frigid extended art. But so those are some of the, let's show that one off. Those are some of the challenges, I could say, or things. And of course, it's not really that big of a deal. You kind of do it how you want to do it. But it means you're going to see different ways that people do it. It's not going to be super, it's not as obvious as you would think it might be. These lightning cards too. The Charmers. You'll notice actually, so what I did in this set is for most of the cards, I didn't put them in a sleeve on the inside. And yes, there's some little extra space, but wow, it sure makes them look a lot nicer. Just one little less thing. And this binder's, it's pretty tight. I like it. Haven't had any really warping of anything in here. Wow. Anyways, one more page here. Just a couple, those are my thoughts here in collecting. How you display it. Of course, I'd like to hear how you guys do it. If you do it, or if you've just been like, yeah, I just decided not to put anything in a book yet because I wasn't quite sure how I wanted to display it. Because it's not fun. It is, I'll let you know, it is not fun to change your mind and start having to pull out all the cards after card number 1 to do it. Which, funnily enough here, sorry, last page, go back to the first one. You'll notice I do have Corsham. I do have a couple of those I opened in the many, many boxes. But I did not put it in to start, and I decided I was not going to put it in. I said, nope, I am not going to move all of these cards around just for old Mr. Corsham. So he's off in a different safe place. But I was ready and prepared for that. For Uprising, like I said, I will show you that binder. I'm excited for it. If you like conversations like this, you like collecting, you want to see me open more stuff, like this video, leave a comment, share your thoughts. Again, tell me, how do you do this? I'd be really curious to see, just see how other people do it and put things together. Maybe you have some opinions on what I should do. Uprising book is going to look a little bit different from this. We'll see if we like that better than this one, because, this foiling, again, it looks good, and man, it's really nice seeing those next together. That Awakening Oaken Old. Oh, gorgeous stuff. Gorgeous stuff. Great work, Legend Story Studios, on this. And for those of you who are here at the end, I'll give you the little spoiler. We will be doing Dynasty Master Set Madness. It is going to happen. I'm excited for that set. I can't imagine the cool things that set's going to have as far as displaying. So that is coming. Make sure you've subscribed to the channel so that you see when that happens. It's not that far away. Thanks again, you guys, for watching. I've done too much talking, so enjoy the rest of your day, your evening, your morning, your afternoon, all the things you're doing that are crazy in life and not so crazy. Hope you have a great time. Peace.